Hello my beautiful friends, it's Mimi here today, and today is gonna be the first favorites of the month of 2016, so I'm super excited. Let's get started. The first favorite of the month are these stockings by FALKE. These are the polka dot stocking I've been looking for almost a year. So H&M used to carry something like that for years, and then I don't know why they discontinued it. It was very inexpensive, the quality was great, and then just poof, no more stockings. So I was looking everywhere for these stockings because I had a few pairs from H&M, and then I worn them out, and I had none that were polka dots. So I found this, and it's absolutely beautiful. It's definitely more expensive than H&M, of course, and I wouldn't say that the quality is much better, to be honest, but it's polka dot. And let me just show you why I love this stocking, because some people could just think, what's so special about polka dot? But I really think it just makes such a huge difference in comparison with just sheer tights. There's just something really feminine and beautiful about the whole pattern of polka dot. And there's different ones that other stores carry. You know, sometimes the polka dot is quite big and it makes the legs look more chunky. With this one, it's quite tiny. If you see it here, I'll just put it on my hand. So you can see it's quite gentle, it's quite tiny, and it's just like, it's barely there, but you can kind of see it. Anyways, I absolutely love these tights, so I bought a few in case FALKE discontinues them as well. So yeah, if you're looking for polka dot tights, now you know where to find them. If you film, or if you're a vlogger, or if you're a YouTuber, or if you want to be a YouTuber, or if you're not a YouTuber but you just like filming, this is what you need to get. And I don't know the official name for this. I think it's called mini tripod. I don't know. I'm gonna ask Alex, and I'm gonna link everything I mentioned in this video down below. But basically, this thing is absolutely amazing. And I'll show you how you can use this because I have my vlogging camera here. So basically, you just attach this because it's got a little screw here. So you just put this on, okay, don't fall. You just put this on the vlogging camera. So you just kind of twist it into the camera, just like that. And voila, look. So basically then, as you're vlogging or doing whatever you're doing with your camera, you know, you can just hold it. First of all, it's much better than the selfie stick, I think, because it's just much easier to use it, because this part is bendable. So you see, like, you can bend it like that, you can hold it straight, you can put it down, and let's say you want to be in the shot but you want to just use this as a little tripod. Let's say you're outside or you're inside but you want to get sort of the scene from the different perspective. This thing is amazing because, again, you can just hold it straight and it will just stand straight on the surface. Or you can use it like a regular tripod. Basically, you can twist and turn, and you can do anything you want with this little thing, and it's absolutely amazing. So definitely a must have for anybody who vlogs or likes to film. So make sure to invest in one of these. I got a new pair of running shoes, and those of you who have been watching me for years know that I don't really own a pair of running shoes because I'm not a running shoes type of person, but I decided to start running again. And when I say running, I'm not like a big runner. I don't do long distance runs. Alex and I just go for like 15 to half an hour, kind of like easy running through the park kind of runs. And I used to have Vibrams. Maybe some of you are familiar with Vibrams. Those are the funny looking shoes that have like 5 toes. I had them in Canada, I brought them here, but they were just like dirty, and basically they're done because I've used them so much. And I would always get stares from people, so I considered getting them again. And then I found out about this Nike shoes, which are called, I'm gonna look inside because there's a name, it's called Barefoot 4.0, basically. Yeah, so if you're in the store, you can just, you know, either look inside, because usually the name of the shoe will be inside on the sole. All right, so the reason I love these for like short distance running is because you see they're like quite stretchy. So they're very similar to the, I don't know if you can hear the siren, but it's really loud out there. So basically, I find that they're very similar to the Vibram because it's almost like you're barefoot, and this is very stretchy. This is very soft as well, like the fabric that's obviously on top of your foot, and it's just very comfortable for running. It's like you have nothing on, basically. The only thing I wonder about these shoes, if I'm gonna be caught in the rain, what will happen? Probably will be soaked. It hasn't happened yet. It has drizzled in the past when I went running, but it doesn't really go through the fabric, basically. So I absolutely love these for short distance running. You know, I've been wearing them every time I go running now. So a really good option for running shoes if you're looking for something new. These earrings right here are my absolute favorite of the month. I have a bit of a story to tell about these earrings because this is my third pair, and these are, I don't know the actual name of them, but I'll look it up and link it down below. These are like the big crystal Swarovski earrings, and the first time I decided to buy them was back in the day when I used to watch Sex and the City, and Carrie Bradshaw had either the same earrings or something that looked exactly like that, and I remember going to the store and thinking, oh my god, I'm gonna be like Carrie. So I bought them, and this was like many years ago, maybe like 8-10 years ago. And then I like to play with my earrings, and I'm gonna just take it off to show you the back of the earring. So I used to play a lot with the back, like just like playing it as it's sitting on, like as I'm wearing it. And what happened is like I feel like I stretched the back, and then eventually what happens is if it's stretched, it's not properly closed, and then it's really easy to lose it as you're walking around or doing your business. So I lost one of them, and then, you know, a couple of years later I ended up buying a new one. So, you know, I always end up having like an extra, like an odd set of this earring. So I bought a new set of earrings, and the same thing happened like a year or so later. Again, I was playing around with it, I basically ruined one of them, and then I lost it. And then finally this year I was like, okay, I'm gonna get a new set of these earrings because they're so great, they're so versatile just for every day. It just adds a really nice sparkle to any outfit. It's simple enough to wear, you know, to work. It's not like too glam or anything, so it's great to wear to school or work, but also glamorous enough to, let's say, wear to a wedding. So I absolutely love them. I have the second one, I haven't lost it yet. So basically now I always have an extra pair from my old set in case I ruin it and I lose it. But yeah, absolutely love these earrings. Been wearing them pretty much every single day. Spring is just around the corner, and I've been looking for a bronzer, a natural bronzer, for like the last year or so. There was one by Josie Maran that I absolutely love, but they discontinued it. I still have a little bit left and I absolutely love it. But anyways, I'm not gonna talk about that one because it's discontinued. I actually think I featured it in one of my, like many years ago, in one of my favorites. So I have a new favorite that is a natural cruelty-free bronzer. It's by the brand called Pacifica. You guys know I love Pacifica. They have really great skincare, and even some makeup is quite alright. This one smells absolutely incredible. Okay, I'm just gonna open it and have a little moment with it. Oh, it smells like crushed coconut. I don't know. Let me smell it again. It's like coconut and honey mixed together. There's no honey in it, it's vegan, but it's just like the actual smell smells like that. And I'm just gonna squeeze a little bit out to show you the color. It's not too dark, but when you apply it, and I'm just gonna apply it a little bit right here, it gives you a bit of a tint. But mainly, what I like it more than the bronzing effect is that first it turns white, but then of course it sort of sets and it gives you a bit of a color. I think I put a little bit too much, but what it does is that it gives you this incredible scent. And you guys know I don't wear perfume because I don't wear nasty chemicals, and I haven't been able to find a nice natural perfume. But when I put this on and go out, everyone is like, oh my god, what are you wearing? You smell so nice. And I'm so not used to that, you know, people asking me what scent I'm wearing because I don't wear perfume. So it's absolutely incredible and sweet the way it smells. It gives you a nice glow, so if you're going on a holiday or if you live in a warm place, you can use it now. So yeah, absolutely love this by Pacifica. Give it a try, and it's called Sun-Kissed Glow. I have a few accessory favorites that I'm actually wearing right now at the moment on my hands, and if you follow me on my weekly newsletter, if you don't, you can sign up right now here and down below. I'm gonna link it. So basically I featured this in this love ring. It's a sort of a chain love ring that a friend of mine gave me. Absolutely beautiful. It's made out of gold. It's so comfortable that you can't even feel it when it's on, and because it's made actually out of real gold, I don't have to worry about taking it off when I'm sleeping or taking a shower, and it makes such a difference, you know, when you just wear your jewelry and you kind of forget, and also when it doesn't fade 2-3 weeks later, because basically that's what happened to most of my jewelry that I bought previously. Like last year, I just went through my jewelry box and I collected like 60% of everything I bought, and I'm gonna be throwing it out. Either part of it fell or it faded, and you know, it just made me reconsider even buying jewelry. I really, starting this year, I want to invest more in real jewelry that's made out of, you know, real gold. I know it's more expensive, so we don't buy as much, but sometimes it makes more sense. Actually, not sometimes. It makes more sense because these things you will have forever. You can pass it down to your children, family members, you can re-gift gifted because it's real jewelry as opposed to costume jewelry, which although I still love and I'm still gonna buy, I'm just not gonna buy as much because it just ends up being waste of money, to be honest. But anyways, on this note, this lovely ring, this heart ring by MEJURI, absolutely love, and yeah, it's just cute. It's beautiful for every day, and I love heart shape, so for me it's like the perfect thing to wear daily. And then I also have this one also from them, so also from MEJURI. It's sort of like an evil eye, and again, it's also from gold, and it's also a chain ring, as you can see. It just sits there so comfortably, you don't even feel it on, and it's just beautiful. Love it. Alright, I have a bit of an unconventional favorite today. Excuse me while I get it. Oh my god, it is so heavy, and this is an iron skillet. And you might be thinking, Mimi, why are you showing me this thing? And you know, it's a favorite of mine. Alex and I got this last month, not last year. We got this last month because we've been wanting to again invest into quality cookware that will last forever. And this is made out of iron, so this will probably outlive us because this is not going anywhere. And several reasons why I love iron skillet. One of the main reasons is that it's not toxic, so a lot of the cookware that's out there may be like fashionable and trendy, but a lot of it is toxic. It burns the food, so it's very unhealthy. Something like this is what our grandmas and great grandmas used to use, and this thing is forever, and this thing is very good because it also adds iron. I know I don't say iron, right? So for those of you who correct me, I think it's iron. But I just like saying iron, I don't know. Anyways, you get the point. So it adds iron to your food. If you're, let's say, anemic, or if you're usually low on iron, then it's really great to cook food in this kind of pan. Also, this is great because you can cook this on the stove, but you can also put it in the oven. Let's say if you're baking something inside. You can do so many things with it. I mean, there's like basically anything you do, cooking eggs, cooking vegetables, cooking, you know, any kind of protein, you can use this pan for that. So we've just been loving using it because it's, again, like I said, it's really healthy, it's forever, so it's a great investment. But the best part, it actually doesn't cost a lot. So I don't know what brand it is. I think it's called, because Alex ordered this, I think on Amazon, I think it's called Lodge, but I'm sure it's like there's different many brands that offer similar kind of thing. The only thing you want to make sure that it's obviously 100% iron skillet. And I'm gonna leave you off today with a favorite book of the month. I've read quite a few, mostly business books. I don't know if you guys are interested. If you are, let me know. And in my future favorites, I'll talk about some business books. But this is more of a life book, and I thought it was a great book to start the year off because it's the first book I read in 2016. And it's tiny, so you can, well, I listened to it. It's like 3.5 hours. It's called Are You Fully Charged by Tom Rath. And the book is really awesome because it talks about ways we can assess our life to see if we are being fully engaged and fully present in living day-to-day life. Because a lot of people look at happiness and like sort of generalize ourselves, whether like you're a happy person in general. But he says in this book, what's important is to look at your life in the day-to-day and whether the little things that you do day-to-day make you happy, because that ends up becoming your life, if you know what I mean. So I really enjoyed this book. The author of the book, it's quite an interesting story. I'm not gonna give it all away, but I'll just give a tiny bit away. When he was 16, he was diagnosed with this cancer. Basically, he's got this sort of a gene mutation thing where he's got cancers growing in all of his body. So he found out about this when he was 16, and he had to be in the hospital for a week. And they tested him and they said, okay, you're now free for a year, but every year for the rest of your life, you're gonna have to come to the hospital and spend a week in the hospital so that they can monitor him and see if they can help him in case there's some kind of a cancer developing. So at such a young age, it made him sort of reevaluate his whole life and how he's living his life day to day. Like the big goals and dreams didn't seem so important. He was kind of focusing on like day to day and just making every day sort of happy and making the use of every day. And I think that's how he, you know, ended up writing this book, because he realized that actually the day-to-day is what makes you so much more joyful. So the interactions you have with your family, your lifestyle, you know, how active you are physically, all these things summarize your life. So it's not the big goal that you think, you know, one day I will, you know, get this job, or I will attain this business, or I will go to this country, you know, I'll travel to this place and then I will be happy. It doesn't really work this way, and I really like how he simplifies that message. Anyways, I'm not gonna talk more about it. I'll just really recommend reading the Are You Fully Charged charged. Again, I listened to it on Audible. I'm gonna link it down below, the link to the book. If you don't have an Audible account, you can download this book for free if you haven't signed up to Audible yet. So I'm gonna link like a special code. And yeah, give it a try. I think it's a wonderful book for the beginning of the year. So let me know once you read it how you like it. And that is all I have for you guys today. Thank you so much for watching. I would absolutely love to hear your favorites of the year so far. Leave me a comment down below. Give this video a big thumbs up if you're enjoying these monthly favorites. I love you guys very much. And I'll see you next week. Bye!